Something else I want to say is I just looked in the mirror and the morning started off absolutely wonderful. My face looked really good. My wig fell in place really good. I mean, I'm not pretty or nothing, but it was a decent morning. My clothes felt good. Everything felt good. And right before I left to catch the bus and go to the store and pick up this epidermis prosthetic, I started to have a pain really hard in my neck. And my eyes started to hurt really bad, like as if I was having some kind of, I guess because I'm suffering all the time, I'm going through all the things people go through when they have a stroke or a heart attack. Like a nervous system is just all the things that, like, it's a comatose state, it's a vegetable state. Being having a nervous system is having a stroke. And being out. It's just having other people decide what you do with your body is a stroke if you're not in control of what you do with your body parts. So I've been suffering, going through this for 14 years. I've been having a stroke for 14 years, which means I've not used my body in 14 years. Everybody else has been threatening to make me homeless, domestically abusing me, family abandoning me, and treating me violently. That's why I became a very ugly person. I used to be very pretty. And ever since people have been threatening to make me homeless and violating my life, I've become one of the ugliest women on earth. Now, my eyes are a main part of my face. Your lips can get loose, your nose, it stays the same. So your eyes are the only place where you really can age and be foreign to yourself, because makeup covers up scars. So that's a solution. But your eyes, they make you look different when they change. And right now my eyes are hurting so bad. And I looked in the mirror and I look like as if I'm dying, It's like, it's like I'm having an aneurysm or something, I'm in so much pain right now. And I say this because, I'm trying to exit this projection. Like I'm trying to figure out a way to commit suicide. I just don't know yet. I'm trying to, I think I know, but I don't know. I don't have the means to do it, the right way. I mean, people have done all kind of things, but there is a way to do it. I don't, it will require help from other people, like experts. The kind of suicide I want to commit, it requires other people to assist me. But the whole point of the matter is that, in the meantime, I am going through this situation and people want me to be afraid. They want me to be faith shaken. Like they want me to think that if you're going through this much pain, why would you trust that everything's going to work out for you later? And I'm like, you mean if I was sitting in a chair for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, 13 years back to back, doing homework and tests, why would the universe rescue me from the human race? Every day of my life has been bad. And it's been bad because I didn't choose to be here. You all think it's getting bad because of what you're doing. Not necessarily. It was bad from the get-go. It was bad ever since you severed the umbilical cord without asking my permission. It was bad when you gave me a name. It was bad when you told me to eat food. It was bad when you changed my diaper. It was bad when you told me to clean. It was bad all the time. Just because it feels bad now, it doesn't mean it's any worse than it was before. It was always wrong for me to live on earth. It was always wrong for me to have strangers in my life. It was always wrong for me to have needs outside myself that other people can deprive me of. It was always wrong to be made of flesh that could tarnish and decompose. It was always wrong to have blood inside of me that could hurt me. It was always wrong to have bones that could break and people telling me to use my body without my feelings being a factor of the usage. It was always wrong for me to talk without knowing the end result of what I'm doing. It was always wrong for me to be in darkness or to sleep. It was always wrong for me to do any of this stuff. It's not wrong now. It was always wrong. People think the more pain you go through, the wrong, that's how wrong No. Pain is just a consequence for other people touching you, which means when other people touch you, that's what you go through, whether it's a form of mental pain or physical pain. That's what you wouldn't do to yourself, someone else does. It's like if a person steals from you, that's the proof that someone else exists. You wouldn't do it to yourself, So that's how you know someone else exists. If I'm going through pain, that just means there are other people in the universe. There's someone else existing and I have to get away from them. I have to punish them, do something about it. I have to do so. I mean, it's not like as if I would hurt myself, But all the people who are doing this to me, like I could not, when I just looked in the mirror now, it was like looking at something I don't know. I've never seen this before. I'm talking about my eyes look like I am dying. Now I don't mind dying. But I just have to die. I want to die like that, But it's like something that, it's like a shock. It's like, every single day that I record all my videos, all my audience, everyone's, teamed up against me and they're trying really hard to intimidate me. They find my videos, they find my vocals, they listen to me on my job, they violate my privacy. They, right now there's a problem going on with the water. The water's off. It's been off for hours. The whole street was flooded. We was on the news, this street, all this stuff they're doing. I had to wait today for 1 hour at a public bus stop. and my eye was hurt. I was in a lot of pain. Had I maybe come home and taken some medicine, gone to sleep, maybe it wouldn't be still hurting so bad. But because I had to wait in pain, that's why it's hurting. People was actually mocking and doing stuff to me and thinking lowly of me while I was actually suffering. And it's just a lot of stuff. But anyways, if you think pain is going to change my mind, pain is why everybody's going to suffer. And also, human race, I want to say this. While you are electrocuting me, I know you're doing it because you think that you electrocuting me is the confidence that you won't be electrocuted. Human race, as much as a thief is put behind bars after they steal, that's as much as each and every one of you are going to be electrocuted after you've played with my feelings. Okay? I'm not going to electrocute you just for the heck of it. I'm going to electrocute every human being because I suffered so you could actually be a world. Just so that you could move on earth, I had to suffer. And if you think I'm not going to punish each and every one of you, I don't know what to say. Of course, it seems impossible. Just like it seems impossible for a baby to come out of a woman's womb, and it happens constantly. It seems impossible for food to be turned into poo and come out of your body. It seems impossible to hike a mountain. It seems impossible to use someone's ear canal and move their whole body. But all these things happen naturally all the time. It seems impossible that someone could die and come back again. But it happens. So it seems impossible that each and every one of you are going to be electrocuted for all eternity. And very soon, it's going to be the only reality.